Hello everyone. Today I'm going to create a process folio of creating a magazine cover using Microsoft PowerPoint. What I'm going to do is that I've created two process folios on related to one theme of a company called Vortex Clean Energy. So I'm going to continue the same theme here. I'm going to create a magazine cover, a magazine that is dedicated to the topic of clean energy and the developments that are happening in the technological field of clean energy. So I'm going to create a magazine cover. So let's start. Let's change the layout first. So from landscape I've moved it to portrait. I'm going to go ahead and delete these text boxes. We don't need that. The first thing that I'm going to do is insert the cover image. The design of this magazine cover is going to be minimalistic, how the Time magazine looks like. So we're going to go ahead with the same kind of design. So I was looking for some, how it is with the magazines. With this magazine on clean energy, it keeps interviewing various personalities in the field of clean energy or hybrid energy. So, for example, who is some personality who is right now very famous in the field of clean energy? It's Elon Musk. So I've downloaded his image from Google. In the search terms, I chose Elon Musk transparent, so that a PNG image came up in the results. So that is easy to use. So we have the image now. So let's use this image. We don't want to cut this image. So the cover image is ready. Now let's add the other elements. What is the most important element of the magazine cover? It's the title. So let's go ahead and add the title. The title that I've thought about using is the Green Gazette, and I'm going to use the G in Green and Gazette as a common letters. So let's play around with the fonts. Going to use the Bauhaus 93 font. We've got a lot of space here, so there's no need to worry about the font size. Only thing is we want the name to be larger. I'm going to use Format Painter here, and even on the rest of the two texts that are there. Alright, so now I'm going to increase the font size of the G because we are using it as the common letter between two words to create a nice effect. See, I'm using the grid lines so that I know I'm right with the symmetry and everything. This D, the word, is in the middle of the whole letter G. have to use the two other words, gazette and green. What I'm going to do with both of them is going to place them in such a manner that there is a really smooth alignment. As you can see here, the N and T are aligned really neat. Very subtly left my initials in the design. See what we can do. We can move it around a little bit. Let's group this text so that it's easy to move. I'm going to bring it in the middle for symmetry, right? And have this text here. We're talking about the green gazette, but where are the colors? The image right now is black and white. Don't worry, we're gonna add some colors to it really soon. We're gonna start with the border. Let's add the border to it. So what I'm going to do is insert a shape here to fill it to no fill. I'm going to give it an outline. It will be a green outline. It's going to be thick, 6 points. Now let's go ahead and add the background styles. Is this good or is this better? This looks a little better. You can always play around with these styles. I'm going to stick with this. Going to color this text that I have in green, and I'm going to add a shadow to it. That's done. Now let's add some more text, some description of the magazine here in one line. Let's just say India's leading e-magazine. Of course, this is a magazine on clean energy. How can we release a print edition, right? So we're going to release, this is going to be an e-magazine, clean energy. I'm going to embolden it and change its color. Let's see how we can play around with the colors a little more. I can give this a white color. That will also work. We add, but the background styles are not working well in this case. They're going to work well in this case. Then I'm going to choose 2 letters that I'm going to color green. Even these two letters I'm going to give them an outline, not to the shape but to the letter, the text. Okay, now that that is done, I'm going to add some more text. Let's add the issue. It's the volume 2 and issue 26 March 2016. Something fictional that I've created. Doesn't have to be really large, it has to be a small text. What color can this be given? Can we put this in white as well? We can, but how would how the shapes would work out on this one? No, the shapes are not working out really well here. It's not really working out. We'll see what color to give. I think black is good enough without obviously the text effects. That's done. It's always good to have an alignment policy. So we're done there. I'm going to add another text box. To use the shift, I've pressed the shift key so that a square is created, because I'm going to use the border of this text. Show you how I'm going to use the border. I'm going to give it a nice outline of a heavier weight. Then I'm going to go ahead and edit the shape. I'm going to change it to a circle. You're going to have to use a shape here. Let's not use the outline on this one. We'll insert a shape. Just going to send it back. This is something that you add on a magazine. It's a special edition, just another design element to it. I'm going to fill it with a texture, and as far as the text is concerned, I'm going to use this. Okay, so that is done. Let's give it. It's always important to have the same angle of shadow in all your elements. Let's add a couple of articles here. We'll talk about 2 articles. these are the cover articles normally you would find on the magazine, on any magazine. It's normally the cover articles are the ones that talk about person who is on the cover page. So I've made up some text here. Elon Musk on being the most hated person by the OPEC. What drives him and what he drives. So it's like an article on this guy, and it's talking about something related to his business, something related to what motivates him, and what are his favorite cars. So obviously he would like one of his Tesla cars, one of the hybrid cars. So you can even reduce this so that the title has more of an impact. As you can see, I right aligned this. The next two, I'm going to add this in a similar way. This time I'm going to left align them. I'm going to add another article here. This article is going to be about the low cost LED bulbs that the government of India is distributing. That's also relevant to clean energy, so that's why I'm adding that here. So it says National Program for LED Distribution a success, around 7 crore 89 lakh 12,000 and 663 units distributed so far. So, but this text is not visible in white font. I'm going to add black there. So this text is added. We've got two text added here. I'm going to add another shape here. Shape is going to act like a neat design element. It is going to be green in color. It's just going to complete the whole identity here. You would use a similar image here as well. So that's it. Our magazine cover is almost ready. Completely aligned it to the middle, the exact middle of the page, so symmetrical. Then what else can we add? We can add it's an e-magazine. Let's add a URL, our URL at the bottom. greengazette.com. Another fictional URL that I'm going to add here. Actually, if I were to make more process folios, I would create something on the similar lines, a website for either this Green Gazette magazine or something for the company, that Vortex Clean Energy company. To add shadow here so the text is readable. So we're done here. Or should we add a little of outline? No, this outline would really not work. Or will it? No, the outline will not really work. I'm going to undo it. Just going to leave it as it is. Now, so some minor changes. Turned off the snap objects to grid again, so that makes me easier to align it symmetrically. Let's see how the output looks in the slideshow mode. Okay, it looks pretty neat. We can still play with the URL at the bottom because it's not visible. What I'm going to do is change the text color and font color and give it a white outline. No, white outline won't work. I'm going to give it a white shadow. This way the URL is better readable. You can also put it on the left if you like. That way there is a symmetry here as well. On the top there is the volume, the edition details, and on the bottom there is the URL. So I guess that's that. Let's save this presentation. This magazine cover. So as you can see, there is a lot of symmetry here. All this was possible because of using the grids, and we can use shadows basically everywhere. Wherever there is text, we can use background layouts, add more shapes. You can fill this entire magazine with various text if you like, or you can go with a minimalistic look. So that's up to you. So let's save this as an image. The JPEG file, save it here. I'm going to close it, and let's see, is the magazine cover ready? Yes, it's ready. So that's it. Thank you.